I said to Ryan was, could we have some time in the car just rehearsing this, just going, just so I could find my feet with the language and the rhythm. And as we, all three of us in the car, started working on the scene, the rhythm found itself, the words and the poetry presented themselves. And it's so interesting, the musical piece at the end, am I right? It was an improv.
Felt like it. It felt like it.
That was improv.
It was an improv.
That was improv.
I got chills thinking about it.
Yeah.
It came out of what was happening in the car at that moment, and we all just went with it.
You kicked it off, though. You were so locked in. You were so locked into that monologue and that scene.
But we thank you. But we all were. We were all in the moment, right?
Definitely.
And I don't want to give too much away, but we had a finite distance to shoot that scene. And I hope I'm not messing this up, Ryan. We had to keep turning the car around and starting again. We had a finite amount of real estate. But on that take, you spoke a Stack, man. Who you?
Stack.
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 Stack kept the car going. Ryan kept the cameras rolling, and we kept the scene going to make space for that improv. Ryan and I had a conversation after the first cut of the film, and we had a conversation about not only the importance of that particular monologue, but what the origin story was for that monologue, what it represented. And it was not a conversation, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan, it was not a conversation per se about this actor wants to do that monologue. I mean, yes, it was that, but more importantly, what it was how that monologue was a point of departure for certain of the themes in this narrative. And I could talk to Ryan as my director in those terms. I could communicate with him, he would understand what I was saying, and therefore sculpt that scene as part of the narrative, of the overall narrative accordingly.